Squad D Deathwatch has performed quite well, but we need to continue our campaign to liberate different parts of Earth. Unfortunately, the Black Legion have been seen. We have a new heresy to contend with. We have a very interesting situation going on. There's a Dark Angel talking to an Ultramarine. They're not fighting. I do wonder what they're talking about. It's incredible what isolation from the Imperium of Man can bring. Over to the left, we have one Inquisitor talking to a Kriegsman about some paintings. What a strange time that we live in. I've also got some very good news. We have upgrades. We've been able to complete some research, so now we've got Relic level plasma guns and plasma pistols too. Not to mention better armor. Our Kriegsmen will have a higher chance of surviving because of that. Also, I've not decided if I'm going to integrate other Space Marines into other squads yet, or if they're all going to remain into Squad D. I'll show you in just a moment. I've made the choice to divide up a few of our excess members over into 2 additional squads. I want to have at least 5 members in every squad. If we have anyone who's wounded or tired over in Squad A or B, I'll draw from Squad E and also F. And C is also going to be used quite a bit too, but it'll be comprised of only non-Kriegsmen. If I were to integrate Squad D, then we could have 1 Space Marine in every single squad, plus 1 extra after that. The reasoning behind it is that if I don't do that, then we're not going to see Squad D too often, especially if I do save them for other missions. You can tell me what you think. Also, these are called the 2nd and 3rd Talon Rifles, but if you have another name, then that could be added too. But now, let's go try to find an alien that we're able to skulljack. It's one of our many new objectives that we need to complete. Oh, and because we did liberate New Chile, we need to actually change up what they're all about. We don't need actual intel, we need supplies. Thanks to that, we should be able to make a lot. There we go. I could also focus on a little bit of recruitment, and that would be fine, but for now, I need more supplies. It's how I make a lot. And let's see, over here in New Brazil, the next area that we want to liberate, we just need a lot of intel at the moment. I'm not worried about recruits. We have many squads. Hopefully we're not going to lose too many, but of course, our enemies, they're pretty tough now. We do have a mission here in New Brazil. However, we don't want to actually do it. Get Advent's attention. That's very good whenever you're fighting on a global stage and maybe you want to bring their attention somewhere else, but we don't want more of their forces here right now. So instead, we're just going to navigate around the map and try to get a new mission because I want to liberate all of South America before we actually move on. Hopefully, I'll be able to do that. Also, we need to find out where that Chosen is at. Don't forget, it's actually a unique model, a unique character from the Tau Empire faction. A new target acquired. Of course, we do need to train up our Kriegsmen. Operation Fire Queen. Okay, so we know that it's another part of our liberation mission over here in New Brazil. We need to do it. We'll gain a scientist. Very light activity, provided we're able to infiltrate. It'll expire in 1 day, 21 hours. That's actually very scary. That means I won't have a long time to actually infiltrate. So their numbers are going to be very high. That means I'll need to send in some veterans or we'll potentially die. Let's go in. We've got to do it. Squad A is going in first. I need to play with their gear a little bit, but as you're able to see, we have many upgrades. We're also going to bring in John Furenberg because we want him to be the one to skulljack an enemy. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. If we can, that's great. If we can't do it, we want to focus on surviving. Also, I do want to point out that for our commander, we do have Commissar. Pistol shots against allies who have been mind-controlled by enemies have plus 50 to hit. Cannot be dodged and automatically kill the target if a hit occurs. Tragic. He's not a Commissar. Of course, we do have one. He's currently being trained as well. We're going to have 1 officer per squad. I think that'll be a pretty good idea. But for now, let's get ready. We can't really infiltrate for a long period of time. That's why I also brought in 1 additional member. It doesn't really matter. We're probably going to fight over 20 enemies either way. We're able to go up to 24%. I'm going to use some intel to boost up our infiltration, so hopefully we'll be able to reduce their numbers just a little bit. That would be nice. Right now, our squad is currently waiting in Overwatch. We've got some enemies coming up. If I'm able to skulljack, then I'll do that. If I can't do that, then that's okay too. There we go. A shot right in the very beginning, a 12 critical, which is incredibly high. Unfortunately, they're pretty far back, so they might actually stay in cover far back, or not. No, that's even better. We took out a drone. I mean, the more we're able to kill right now, the better. We've got 20 turns to get out of here. 2 are currently in Overwatch, but if you look at them right now, they're pretty grouped up. I've got a perk over here for Abe, since he leveled up, that allows him to use his grenade launcher. Then he's going to be able to do another action. So we might actually be able to take out this entire squad, which is good because we have nearly 30 enemies on this map. That's incredibly high. And it looks like we wiped out the entire group. Abe is a monster. I mean, he's incredibly good. So we'll be able to pick up some items and then we'll continue to move on. Evac is over here. Our target is over here. We could also just, again, wander around, take out a few squads. That way, we're just not being completely surrounded. Of course, we do have a warning for reinforcements. And as you well know now, they're able to pop up anywhere. We've moved upstairs. You know why. Elevation is great. We don't want to have enemies who are out over here able to just hit us a willy-nilly. There's no mad moving up, not being able to do too much where he's at. Did we find someone? Oh, they found us, okay. Well then, that's going to change up our dynamic just a little bit. What can we do to try to maximize our kills? Well, first off, let's see. If I use my run and gun, I wouldn't get very far anyway. It looks like Meathead has another job, as he often does. We've only got 4 more grenades for him to use. Let's hit 3 enemies right off the bat. It's a good way to stay alive. We're getting closer to the VIP. Of course, we're not there yet. We just took out how many? All 3 of them. That's what I'm talking about. That's a really, really good start to our combat scenario. Do we need to resupply? No, we do not. Not right now. What we could do right now, we could suppress that one fire warrior. I don't have a lot of cover to use at the moment. Otherwise, I would push upwards and do something else, but we're just going to have to take our time. Oh, Brand hasn't been seen yet, so I could just get him to scout things out. And again, like I said, if you have a look, I can't really do too much from where I'm at. I could use a smoke grenade where I'm at to minimize any potential damage, but hey, maybe I'm not going to do that. All right, what we'll do instead, we're going to use a running gun right over here. And we're going to move, let's see, where could we move? Half cover, full cover here, but we could easily be flanked. Either way, we could be flanked. So maybe moving there where there is at least some full cover would be the better choice. So there goes Nomad. We're going to take a little peek and see what we're able to see. No nearby enemies. That's great. Ooh, a slug shot might have to be it then. Not a great chance to hit, but I'll take it. There we go. We did make it. Armor-piercing rounds are very, very handy. And after that, what else do we have? Well, what we could do right now to help out our buddy way down there, we could use an aid protocol to increase his overall defense. Plus 20 defense. That's really good. So we'll do that just to help out. Thank you, Emperor's Toast. Extra butter. I can't believe it's not Heresy. All right, let's move up again. Well, no, we actually can't move up that far because there's no cover. But that should do it for right now. We're going to use Overwatch All just to see if we're going to be able to catch that recon drone and maybe one more member. I'm not sure how many they actually have. I do see the drone. We're going to see where it's going to move towards. Might just do a scanning run or something. Excuse me? Okay, it's right down below me. I'm going to have to reload once we're done here. Let's move right here. We should be able to see it clearly. I mean, I could move like right by it and say, oh, hello, and then shoot the hell out of it. We can see another squad right by the van, so I'm glad they weren't activated. All right, let's take a shot. Critical hit. We took it out. We can see that squad again. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to carefully move up. We're going to reload everyone who needs to reload, because don't forget, Relic plasma guns are very good, but outside of me actually upgrading them, like over here for Yurton, our colonel, they're only able to take 2 shots. Thankfully, we do have some very good commanding moves from him because I've been training him as an officer, so that's going to help out. But let's get ready for that next ambush. We've got an enemy squad moving up. They're moving so quickly, I feel like they know I'm here. And actually, there's 2 squads. They've seen Rack. So now we're in danger, a lot of danger. 2 squads to fight, 1 is actually higher than us. All right, we've got what, 3 in Overwatch, 1 is currently shooting. They missed, thankfully, but he's gonna have to get out of there very, very soon. So what are we gonna do about our current situation? I didn't get a real chance to actually get him to reload, which is really unfortunate. We're gonna have to blow something up. I mean, it's what we always do. It's what we're very good at. Let's try to move down. We might trigger Overwatch. I'm hoping that we won't. Okay, thankfully we didn't actually trigger Overwatch. We're gonna have to do something. So rapid deployment so that we're able to use our grenade. And we'll just see if we're gonna be able to beat up on a few of these enemies of ours who are trying to cause quite a few issues. So there we go. Here's one grenade. I mean, that's been key for us just to be able to clean up their numbers, but eventually you do run out. Perfect. That was a lot of damage. We dealt a lot of damage to them. We've got enemies above us. That concerns me. A mimic beacon might be the key right now. That might be what we need to use if we want to do anything like survive. So let's move down our tech priest, Mud, and we're going to throw down a mimic beacon. Because one, we've got one. Two, if we don't do it right now, that might be it for us. So we're going to throw one roughly over here, especially for that second squad. I don't know if they've actually been revealed to us, so maybe I made a mistake, but I'm pretty sure they would find us anyway. All right, or maybe that is the same squad. I mean, we'll see in just a little bit. I don't have a lot of cover to utilize at the moment, which is really, really harmful. So what we could do, we could like move inside, have cover, not great. I wouldn't be able to see anyone at all. We've got Jean Fierenberg, who usually is very aggressive and he's able to do a lot more. We're gonna move him up. He's not been revealed yet, but maybe we're now seeing another squad. We are seeing another squad. So now we know about them, but we can't do anything about them too. And what I could do right now, if I really wanted to play it safe, if I really wanted to live, I could use command. I only have one command. I could use it right now, and I could use it on, I don't know, maybe someone who's not quite done yet. But no, I'm gonna save it. What I'll do instead, I'm gonna throw down a smoke grenade. We'll try to hit as many as we can, at least these two. And hopefully that's gonna be sufficient as we try to survive for a full round, because again, we're trying to near our enemies. And let's see, if I shoot right now, a slug shot, 90% chance to hit. Let's take that shot. A critical hit, Overwatch removed, one less enemy to worry about. He's gonna have to reload. And over here, we're just gonna have to do an Overwatch and just wait for a moment. So there's the end. We could lose someone at any point, but we are trying to survive. Here comes the medical technician, and they have one fire warrior left in that squad. There's a hit, one less shot at us. They have an item over there. I'm sure they're gonna shoot at that warrior too. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, never mind. What we could do then, we could use dedication, but he's gonna have to reload, so we might even just need to chill out here for one turn. Well, no, he's got a free reload, so what I could do, I could use dedication, run and gun. If I do that though, I'm gonna be right by that guy. If I'm right by that guy, who knows what's gonna happen. Let's just move up. I'm not gonna camp. It's a much safer choice to do that. I know that, I'm well aware of that, but I'm not gonna do that. I could just use Overwatch, take my time, but I've made my choice today. There's two squads now coming in towards us, so who knows what's gonna happen now. I don't know. Maybe we lose it all here. Maybe that's it for us. All right. My only real chance to hit anyone would be the very first target that we had. I mean, no one else really gives me a high chance to hit them. So, I mean, I do have my trench gun, a cone attack. If I do that though, I still wouldn't be able to do too much. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to really hit anyone else. Well, actually, I could hit these two together collectively. Let's try that out. Oh, hey, I got one. A miss, unfortunately. That would have been a very nice hit to have in the very start. All right, so there is an Overwatch that we need to get rid of. There's quite a few enemies out over here who are just waiting for us to do something. And so what we'll do is our usual fun stuff. Oh, you know, happy fun time for our enemies. We're gonna launch a frag grenade and get two of them. Let's do it. Jean's gonna move in very soon. We just need to not lose anyone. That's two gone again. I mean, his kills are absolutely incredible. He's able to do mostly what he wants to maneuver around and actually kill these guys. I mean, there's even one over here that he could hit. I can move up a little bit closer, but there is that very, very nasty Overwatch. Let's see. Ah, the one over to the left. I see it now. Okay, I was wondering who was out over there doing that. And a good suppression, I mean, a good suppression could change up the entire battle for us. We can move over here. That should be okay for him without triggering Overwatch. I hope so. I might be wrong. Let's see. Nope, I'm fine. If I shoot right now, I've got a high chance to hit. Let's go for it. We're not going to be able to worry about a Skulljack. Maybe I'll do it on a smaller mission whenever we've got less enemies, because right now, if I do that, guess what? We're probably done for. All right, let's move down. John's crazy. It's spading time. And that's what he's going to do. He might die doing it, but it's what he's going to do. He's going to have at least a little bit of cover. There we go, Blade Master. A kill right away. Put away your spade. All right. So after that, we've got Yurton. Yurton's, I mean, he's able to move up. He's got some cover. Not a lot of cover, but he's got some cover. What else do we have? We've got intervention. We don't need more time. We've got Oscar Mike, more mobility. We'll probably want to use that on our following turn. I've also got command if I want to shoot at another enemy target. I mean, Meathead could definitely do that right now. He could probably take out someone. All right, let's do that. There, I only have one charge. I only have one grenade left. And if I do that, I could hit at least that drone just to clean up that drone. Not the best use of what I have. Now, my other option is to use teamwork. If I use teamwork, then your team can move a little bit further, but that would be a little bit of a waste of time. I mean, really, I'll save that one frag because if I don't, I'm going to be in danger, I think. So let's just leave it alone right now, and we're going to move up. Yeah, we want full cover, so let's move over here. We'll have smoke and full cover. That's really good. We're not going to use anything else right now. I do have aid protocol that I could use on who? It's going to have to be Brand, because Brand has half cover. So plus 20 defense, that's going to be nice to have. Mud is a support character. I mean, he's a tech priest. He's able to fight, sure, and he hits very hard, but we just want to make sure that he's safe. So let's move him over here to the right now. Do we need to resupply? That would have been nice to do for sure, but for now, let's go ahead and use an Overwatch, and we're just going to wait and see what we can do against that group. Here's an Advent Gunner using Overwatch. Here comes another drone, potentially stunning Nomad. That would be bad. Yep, he's stunned for 4 turns. That's really, really bad. That's a long time to be stunned. A miss, thankfully, that aid protocol probably saved him. Here comes another attack. Also shooting at Brand. He might be hit. We'll see. Thankfully, no. Ooh, that plus 20 defense. Every decision is critical right now at our current juncture. Brand's being shot at again. 3 damage, see? But he's got that armor where, of course, he's able to negate a little bit of damage, like 3 damage right there. Oh, Mud is exposed. Don't be hit. Thankfully, he wasn't hit. All right, so we need to get rid of that Overwatch. We've got to do that. Here's a shot. Please hit. 10 damage. Oh my God, that was awesome. Yeah, screw that nerd. That was really good. Oh, and the good news is, guess what? I've got, what, enemies who are grouped up together. Let's go take them out together. 1 grenade left. Only 1, which is bad for me. I mean, he's putting in the work. He's buffed up to hell. Got him. Okay, so that's 2 less to worry about. Awesome news. I could have him do his like thing in Overwatch right there. We're not going to do that right now. Combat protocol, that would allow me to get rid of Overwatch. Let's do that because we do want to move. So combat protocol to get a guaranteed hit. 2 damage. That should get rid of the Overwatch. Yep, there we go. I was hoping that would be the case. And Sparrow. Sparrow only has so much that he's able to do right now. We're going to see if he's going to be able to hit something nice. If not, that's okay. We'll put him into Overwatch. And after that, what else do we have? Well, we've got our melee attack. We could do that. That would be stupid to do. And so we're going to do it. There goes Brand. There better not be enough. If there's one more squad, I'll lose my mind. But there's 1 kill. We don't have to worry about that now. Now, using command on him obviously would have been a much better choice. All right, only a melee attack on that target right there, that drone. Meathead is only able to do so much. I mean, again, there's only so much that we're able to do at the moment, which is not great. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I've made my choice. I mean, to be fair, we did lose Nomad right now. He's been stunned. I got rid of Overwatch, which is awesome. And I'm only able to hit that drone. If I hit that drone, though, well, let's see. I'm just going to move over here for right now. If it stuns again, I'm going to be so mad. Let's shoot. Oh, no, that won't be sufficient. Crap. Oh, no. That's really bad. Okay, I'm going to have to Overwatch it.
Drive them back.
Let's see if we were able to do something. I always forget that he's got that Scout's Overwatch because he's a Shinobi. All right, 1's moving back. Probably going to shoot. Yep, shooting at Brand. Brand's going to take some damage, or maybe not. A miss for 1. There's a hit. All right, here's another one. Obviously going to shoot at Brand. Probably going to hit him. Oh my God. Brand. He's on Brand. My eyes. All right. My Brand. Let's see. Who's going to move now? Well, you know who's going to move first. Die, trash. Here we go. He just had to, like, point at him, and that guy just fell over dead. He's like, oh, my heart, my lumbago. Let's see. All right, so now we're gonna get that guy, get the hell out of here. Obviously, we're gonna move up and maintain formation. We're gonna take our time. I'm gonna use my, let's see, revival protocol. We gotta do that on Nomad. We don't want him stunned for any longer. That would have been the wiser choice earlier, but I made the choice now, so here we go. All right. He's no longer stunned, men. Good, good. Excellent. Yes. Sometimes you gotta smack someone. Sorry, I'm losing it right now. It's been a very intense battle. Mentally very exhausting, but we're doing it. All right, let's move over here. We're gonna have to move quickly, so we're gonna do that right now. I'll have to improve their movement later. All right, Rack, could you do anything right now? No, unfortunately not. We're probably gonna, oh yeah, we're about to have an enemy squad that's gonna move in very soon. And that frickin' sucks, but hey, it's what's gonna happen. All right. We're gonna have half cover over here, half cover there. Let's just move up. We're just gonna have to contend with it. That's life, that's our life, or potentially death, we'll see. We got a few characters in Overwatch. Here comes one now. Oh, if that had hit, that would have been sweet. I was hoping that I would be able to go hit him, but it didn't work out. Come on, yes! Oh my God, yes! Okay, so we took them all out. Imminent enemy that's gonna be here. We know that. We know this, yes? Yes. All right, so evac very close by. Obviously, we're gonna use cover. Let's move. We just need to get a few eyeballs around. Looking pretty good, I think. All right, nice, nice, nice. We could easily move over here, full cover. We could just take a little peek out there, maybe do a little reloading if we want to. Got some stuff that we could do right now. All right, let's see. Full cover is always the best cover. Let's move up a little bit, hopefully not triggering anything. We could hack if we wanted to. We've got time to do that for once. Yeah, I usually, oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll hack from afar. And, okay. That worked. Come on, you're a tech priest. He's like, I didn't have my toast. All right, Sparrow. You don't have a lot going on, buddy, but it's okay. You can still take a shot. Move now. We've got Brand, who's going to move. He's going to move really far right now. We've got Yarton, who's going to also move pretty darn far. Don't know where our enemies are going to be at. We're just trying to get the hell out of here. What about that nerd? Oh, I still need to open the door. Oh, God. I thought if I just, like, hacked it, he would be fine. Okay, we'll have to go back and open the door. That was my mistake. That was a goofy guy move, but hey. All right, we know they're going to come after us soon. So who's going to move over here and open that door? That's a really good... I'm so mad about that. He's like, guys, like, I can't leave until you open the door. I need permission. And we're like, dude, you don't need permission. Yeah, I do. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm going to come open a damn door for you, bud. Oh, okay. Now he's good to go. Oh, I hate you so much right now. So we're going to have to, like, just do some extra work. Get into cover at various positions as we just try to get ready. That's all that we can do right now. Just try to get ready. I would normally reload, but if they're going to be here soon, if we need to actually take some shots, then we're just going to have to make sure that everyone's on Overwatch because we want to kill as many as we can whenever they land. Yep, there they are. Okay, let's hope that we survive now. I mean, we were probably going to have to fight them anyway. Any hoodle. Oh, right on my evac. Very rude. They're getting tougher Tau.
We have the enemy.
Come on, move around. Ah, yes. Mid, let's go. Bad timing. Q. That was his finger gun. Pretty mighty. All right. Some decent damage. Another hit. More good damage. I mean, we've got Squad A. There are buds. Now, he's able to shoot twice because of Sentinel. If he had hit again, that would have been just the bee's knees, the omniscience knees. Because right now, if they get to shoot after landing, that's a problem. Thankfully, they don't get to shoot. Okay, good, good, good. Now, let's go over here. Oh, Brand, you can't actually attack anyone. What a shame. Well, I'm going to move you well over here. We need to watch out for enemy cover. There's no Overwatch, right? I probably should have figured that out earlier. All right, we could just like leave for most of our friends here, but no, we're not going to do that. We're actually just going to go kill some enemies because it's what we do. So here comes Yurton. Speeding time! And another enemy dead. I might actually move Brandon here. He works very well with Yurton. We'll see later, I think. Nomad's going to move up. We've got many of our chief best characters right here. A critical hit, probably, right? Yep. I wish we had a few more weapons from 40k. That would be awesome, but we don't. All right, we have an option. Combat protocol. I've got Sparrow, who's right here. I could use Knife Fighter for fun, just to give him a little stab. Yeah, poke. 4 damage. Hey, that was really good, actually. Okay, well, I could do it again. Want to see me do it again? Okay. It's poking time. Yeah. And that's what Sparrow does. All right, you're getting out of here. Wait. Hold on. What enemy? Excuse me? That must have been a glitch, right? I think I got them all. I should have gotten them all. All right, we'll get him out. We need to have one more turn until we're able to get everyone else out. So let's wait here for just a moment because we need to wait for Brand. All right, nice. Brand, where are you at, bud? Yeah, you're right over here. Okay, cool. Let's get everyone the hell out of here. The warp out of here. All right. There's everyone. We did it. That could have been terrible. That could have been one of the worst scenarios possible, but somehow we made it work. Great teamwork. I mean, it's Squad A. Squad A, they are our boys.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, a bonus reward. A lost. We didn't want this. Please help us. We need a cure. We need... Uh-oh. I got a PCS. Huh. Well, thank you. 30 enemies killed. All right. 2 kills by Yurton. 6 by Nomad. 15 by Abe. Okay, so Abe killed half of them. 1 by Mud. 3 by Sparrow. 3 by Brand. Okay, so yeah, it was largely Abe. But we contributed. And that won't always be the case again. He's got that like nice boost to, what's it called? Grenade damage, so he's able to do a lot. And our kill team is back. Proficient at what they do, some of the best we have. All right. Look at Meathead, 36 kills. Everyone else, they're just trying their best right now. That's wild, man. But it's always good to have that one character. I mean, sometimes you've got like that one shotgun character who's getting all the kills. It just so happens to be that it's grenades right now, because usually there's just that one character. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get ready for a new mission in just a little bit. It's gonna be Squad B. We still need to get that Skulljack going on, so we need a mission that has a bit more time to actually infiltrate. If we get that, then we're in a good position. If we don't have that, then we're gonna have a bit of trouble. So we're gonna pick up maybe a new contact, maybe some supplies, anything that we're able to get. Thankfully, we're able to get a lot of income. Oh crap, here we go. Black Legion traders. Black Legion forces have navigated the warp and made landfall in this area. They will not hesitate to kill and pillage everything in their path. Let us push them back into the Eye of Terror. Holy Terra must not fall. All right, I don't know who we're gonna send in, but it's gonna be a tough one. We're gonna have to go take out an enemy field commander, and we'll gain a scientist. I've gotten so many that research is very quick now. I try to focus on picking those up. We are gonna bring in Squad B. However, because the Black Legion is going to be here, we're gonna bring in a Sister of Battle and an Inquisitor. Hopefully that'll be sufficient. We've got Tolm, Bishop, Big Time or Rex, Furenberg or Brand, Eli, and also Bloodbath, or Chas, our Sister of Battle. Hopefully what we have is sufficient. Let's go in and see if we're going to be able to survive that great evil.
Once you hit the ground, find our target.
We're moving everyone into a new position. It's a pretty small map, so I'm worried about that. There it is.
Nicely, if it can be disabled.
The Black Legion and Tau as well. If the Black Legion seems weak in the very beginning, they do get stronger over time. Much stronger. So we're going to see how they perform. Of course, they're heavily outnumbered too, in a rather bad position. But the cool part is, to me, is whenever you've got multiple factions fighting on the same map, it makes it pretty dynamic and interesting. So we're going to see what they do. But the Black Legion is here. What a great evil. That they are. Another squad. I don't believe they see me, which is good. We don't want them to see us right now. That would be terrible. The enemy commander's right there in a battle suit. The Shawcell Commander. That's who we need to get rid of.
That's the general. Take him out. out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
We're gonna do what we can. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get that enemy commander.
What's our next target?
So who's going to attack first? There it is. That wasn't a lot of damage. Overwatch. Okay, one missed. The other one was able to attack. They're moving away. Not very powerful and not really in a great position, but 3 damage right there. Hey, that's great news for me. We're gonna try to beeline for the enemy leader where we can. The enemy's now bleeding, 5 damage. That enemy commander is about to die. Another attack, 5 damage. He's got a battle axe. Terrifying. Very terrifying. A berserker, in fact. All right. So you see where we're at right now. Unfortunately, it looks like no matter what, if I move, we're going to be seen, which means I just need to get a little bit further away. I could shoot where I'm at right now and just begin to take out enemy units, which I guess is another option. I could try to clean them all up. That would be the best way to get rid of all the heresy, I suppose. But again, if they're going to see us, then we might as well do that. So off we go. We'll take out one. There it is. 1 enemy gone. Now we're just going to move. Maybe that one Black Legion member will go after another target. I don't know. Hopefully. All right, so we're going to move over here carefully. We'll get everyone into position. We're going to use a lot of Overwatch, especially where we're at right now. Everyone's getting into position. I've considered just holding back over here for a bit.
The aliens are going to try and extract the general from the AO. Don't let them get on board that ship.
Whether or not they miss, if I just let them fight for right now, they're going to damage each other. That's my goal, is to have them all hurt each other. If I move up right now, I might have to fight 2 or 3 or even more Marines. Like I did mention before, they begin very weak, but over time they become much more powerful. I'm telling you, if I could have anything, it would be XCOM 3. I would love that so much. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I've played it extensively over the years. I always come back to it. There hasn't been a game of its like that is able to really compare to it in my view. There's another Marine dead. And a Berserker who's being shot at. A miss again. We got 7 turns to take out the enemy leader. That's plenty of time, I think. So maybe I give them like 1 more turn to attack the Tau. They might end up getting a few more kills. Then I get to move up. And we finally get to clean up. We don't always get a nice opportunity like that. So again, we're just going to move around and get ready over here. Then we'll swoop in. It'll only take me 2 to 3 turns to get over here. So we can't really linger down over here for too long. But we've got time to linger for just a little bit. And that shouldn't get anyone killed. At least I really hope not. Hopefully I won't have made a poor choice, but as of right now, I think we're going to be okay. We are fairly exposed right now, but that's okay. I'm hoping to allow our enemies to fight for maybe 1 or 2 more turns. Whenever I have any game where I'm able to see multiple factions fight, I'm just having a good time. I find it to be dynamic, to be fun, to be engaging. And we've got plenty of turns to actually engage, and like I said before, if you find them to be too weak, then just don't worry. They're going to be stronger over time. I would like to imagine that right now we've got Marines who are on the lower end. Sure, many are genetic freaks, or they're all genetic freaks, but there's always going to be better ones. Those who know how to fight a little bit better, those who have better gear, whatever else it might be. Here's another shot, another miss. They're actually missing a lot. That commander is pretty close by. If he stays over here, that would be ideal. Now they're moving around. They still don't know that we're here. That's great news for us. Let's watch them actually attack a few other enemy targets. If they were to use their chain swords and attack in melee, they would have a much easier time. Like there, 4 damage. A pretty good hit. One Guevesa Guardian was killed. There's one that was nearly killed, not quite. Aren't they lucky? So now we get to move up a little bit more. Do I want to? Not really, but we're gonna do it either way. I don't know if they have seen us, so again, I'm going to move everyone into position, and we're just going to see if we're going to be able to hold out for 1 more turn. Then we're going to rush in and try to go after the enemy leader, but there's still quite a few Marines who could deal some damage. I'm getting everyone to hunker down. Like I said before, let's see if I made a good choice. Oh, that one Marine was stunned. Okay, I'm not mad about that. Another shot taken away. Here's another attack. That Marine up there, I mean, he's in pretty good shape. What about the one right by the enemy commander? Oh no, he's doing fine. He keeps on missing. I suppose it gets to a point where when you're too close, you're going to have an issue. I mean, there's a wall in the way. And all Tau guns are quite long. I'm very glad that in Warhammer 40k, the Tau have gotten a major crude expansion. There's been a lot of mechs, but I'm really just all about all the other species that are around over there, and I really do love the Kroot a lot. Oh, are there Kroot in here? Yes, actually. We haven't seen them yet, but there are Kroots. I can't wait to fight them. Oh man, I would love to have a mod for the Tau. To play as a bunch of Tau would be really, really cool. They got one kill so far. We've only got so many turns. Oh, whoa. Don't worry, that commander is currently alive, but he took some damage. That was pretty good. Good job, Berserker. All right, it's finally time for me to move up. I don't really want to. No, I like being where I'm at right now. It's pretty awesome, but I am gonna have to move up. So Brand, if you move up right now, I could have you attack in melee. You're not gonna do that. You're just gonna move right over here. He often attacks in melee, but we're not gonna do that. Not where he's at. That's way too dumb. Even for me. Here we go. There's one attack, a critical hit. Shredded right through his armor. We've got Eli. Eli could be right by a very explosive barrel. What a bad idea. What about Amelia? Amelia, I'm gonna have you move over here real quick. There is some cover. I have an idea on how to keep you alive. We're gonna see how that plays out in just a little bit of time. But before we do anything else, what about you, Guy? Guy, I could have you move over to the right. We still need to move pretty far out there to do anything at all. That's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, what about you, Big Time, or Rex? What a name. Big Time. A Relic plasma gun. Okay, move over here too. I'm gonna gamble just a little bit too much, but it's what I'm doing right now. Light him up. Let's take a shot. We'll try to go after that enemy warrior. We got that one. It's gonna have to reload. That's fine. Okay, Tolm. What Tolm is gonna do, he's gonna move over here. Again, a very dumb choice. And he's going to use Pillar. Summon a Pillar of Psionic, or in our case, Warp Energy, to act as a high cover point. Free action. We'll put it right over here, right by Amelia. So now she has more cover. We're gonna be able to block the enemy line of sight. And what we'll do afterwards, we're gonna use our Templar Shield. We definitely want that. We want more hit points in case we are hit. And we're doing okay. We're gonna take a shot. Well, no, we actually don't need to. I would like to, but we don't need to. I could throw out a Mimic Beacon. That would be fine to lure them over. In fact, I'll do it right now, just in case we have more enemies who are trying to hit us. And what we'll do next, we're gonna use our pistol. Look at what we have. A big boom. I like a good big boom. There it is. Okay, the enemies are now moving down. They're probably gonna shoot at us. Hopefully they're not gonna be able to do too much. Yeah, they're going after that one Mimic Beacon. Nice. Here comes another one. A Guevesa warrior, also hitting the beacon. We only have one, so I'm glad it's being used right now. That one Berserker is still alive. There's a lot who are left currently. Okay, that recon drone is scouting out our general area. So now they have a good idea about what we are and what we're doing. That Berserker is not dead yet. Oh, now they're attacking again. A melee attack or what? Oh, you're also going after my beacon. I wish you wouldn't do that, but hey, you've made your choice. What about that other Berserker? Who are you shooting at? 1 damage. Listen, I'll take any damage you're able to provide right now. All right, so after that, we've got Rex. Rex, you're only able to hit so much right now. What about you, Amelia? Amelia, I'm gonna move you over. You're gonna have to go somewhere else. We definitely need to take some shots. I could use an area suppression. That would be nice to decrease their overall aim capability, but let's see what I actually decide to do in just a little bit of time. I would rather rend at least 1 or 2 enemies. Yeah, that would be nice. Let's go over here. It's daring, it's crazy, it's stupid, but Tolm is gonna move up to go after the enemy commander. 4 damage, not a bad hit at all. We're gonna use our Templar Shield, so he's gonna draw them to him. That's going to be a great way to keep our other soldiers alive. That's my hope. Now, I do wonder if I would be able to damage a battlesuit a little bit more. I don't know. But for right now, Guy, our specialist, he's going to use his servo skull to go after the recon drone. We'll take it out. We don't have to worry about that. That was a guaranteed hit. We always want a good guaranteed hit. All right, so Jean Fierenberg, you've got a melee attack that you're able to use. You've got 2 targets you could go after right away. killing a Black Legion Marine in melee. Remember that meme that I shared of that one Kriegsman shoveling a freaking Space Marine, a Chaos Space Marine? Well, that just happened. That's so cool. All right, what we'll do next, we're gonna move a little bit further out, or maybe we just move a little bit further back, actually. Yeah, we're gonna have to, because right now we need to reload.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Okay, what about you? What are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna have to suppress someone. There's only so many you're able to suppress. You could also just attack and go after one enemy target. Try that out. That worked out perfectly. That was great. I'm very glad you did that. What about you, Big Time? You could take a shot. Your chance to actually hit is pretty darn low. You could use lead the target, a higher chance to hit, until the target moves on the current turn or the enemy's next turn. Okay. Well, that's a lot, so we're not going to do that either, but we are going to move over to the right because we want to stay alive, and we're going to use our pistol, but over in Overwatch. Let's do that instead. One's moving away.
Your orders,
Not doing anything at all. Okay, another warrior going after that Berserker. Tolm, are you going to be okay? A miss? Hey, that's great news. Our Inquisitor is actually standing up to a freaking commander of the Tau. He must be Commander Nearsight. That's got to be the case, I think. Here comes another Fire Warrior attacking, or at least I thought he was going to attack. What about that drone? 1 damage. Hey, listen, that's 1 more damage than we had before. And another miss on Tolm. Tolm is having a great time. They're struggling to hit him. Here's another attack. 1 damage, but it hit his shield. I mean, come on now. He's got Psyker abilities. Who are we gonna hit? That gun drone? Absolutely. Let's go after that. 2 damage, graze, but that was sufficient, so we took out that target. We've got 3 turns to go. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, that should be enough. So who's gonna move now? Eli, he's pretty close by. Let's move over here. He's gonna be flanked just a little bit, which I hate, of course. We could light him up. We've got another gun drone. We've got a Fire Warrior. Let's go after that gun drone. Got it. 10 damage, a great critical hit. Okay, what about you, Tolm? Well, Tolm, you've got Stun Strike. Interesting, you could stun the enemy commander. Try that out. I think it's a really good idea. Here we go. Shut down for 2 turns. Well, that's great news for us. That enemy is in a bad place. I've got Amplify where we could deal more damage, or I could use Rend to go after another enemy target. Let's go after that 1 Fire Warrior right by him. Another enemy dead. The Inquisitor is not to be matched. And again, another Templar shield. 3 turns to go. No reinforcements to worry about just yet, which is nice. And what about you, Guy? Well, Guy, you can't really do too much. What you could do, you could move up just a little bit. Then if you want to, you could attack. That wouldn't be the best idea. Instead, we're going to use Aid Protocol. We're going to use it over on Brand. Actually, hold on. Before I use it on Brand, you could go after the enemy commander or that other enemy. Let's do that instead. Shovel time!
We can't hold them!
And he did it. Is there another squad to worry about, or? No, we're actually doing fine. We're doing okay. Let's move over here to pick up that item. Amelia, she's gonna start shooting. And then she started blasting.
They fight back
A lot like that, yeah. All right, Guy, you don't have anyone to hit right now, so instead you're just gonna overwatch in case another enemy comes by, like that one Guevasa. Who's gonna shoot at who? Who are you gonna shoot at, bud? You should be on our side. You would be alive on our side. But you had to make a bad choice, you nerd. 2 turns to go. He's like, oh man, I don't know what to do. Do I go over here? Do I crap my pants? Do I do anything else? I don't really know. Listen, I just need you to make a decision, okay? I understand decisions can sometimes be crippling, but you've got to do something, bud. There we go, you made a choice. You went after the Inquisitor. I mean, it was a bad choice, but you made a choice. Good for you. All right, we don't have a lot of time to actually take care of our enemies, so we're gonna have to just make it happen right now. Go on, Amelia. There we go. 1 dead enemy commander.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles. We can't allow them to recover the general's body.
Hey, we got him. I think we're done.
We have confirmation. Mission accomplished.
One of the lost appears after the battle, clutching a tattered satchel. Interesting. 81 supplies. Hey, thank you. All right, let's go look over here real quick. So Guy got 1 kill for Rex, 3 kills for Fierenberg, 3 kills for Eli, the MVP by the way, 2 kills for Amelia, 2 kills for Tom. It was pretty even. That went very well. Let's take a good picture. Oh my God, everyone's shooting. Yeehaw! And then they're all just blasting. No, stop blasting. We have a photographer. You can't do that. It's not safe. All right, let's go back to base. Boom, boom, boom. The squad is back. We've got, what, 4 promotions? Hell yeah, man. Squad B is doing really well. I do love Squad A, but Squad B, they've got a charm of their own. There we go. A lot of new supplies. We didn't get to Skulljack. I might just do that on my own. I'll find a mission where we get a lot of time to infiltrate, where there's like 7 enemies, and just pick it up. It's really not too bad. I'm just choosing to not do it right now, just because I've chosen a few missions where we don't get a long time to actually infiltrate. Also, we should be able to get a Castellan. Yeah, we'll be able to do that for the Adeptus Mechanicus. We just need to unlock Sparks. Right now, we're working on what? Training up our Commissar. He'll be done in 10 hours. 3 days for our laser weapons. A covert action, that's going to be done in 39 hours. We definitely need more. We're trying to clear out more machinery, and we are done for right now. So what we're going to do, we're going to Skulljack. We'll try to make contact with another area, but to make it cheaper, to be able to go to Africa and to make it cheaper, what we need to do, we need to come over here and we need to build a radio relay. So let's do that. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to be able to make contact over in West Africa because we're trying to get over to Eastern Europe, and it's going to be cheaper. 160 intel, 3 to 4 days. So we're definitely going to do that very soon. But for right now, we are done. And it'll take 6 days to actually build that. So we're not going to be able to go over there just yet. We're going to have to wait. Thank you for watching, everyone. Look forward to a new part very soon. And of course, if you want to have your own custom character, you can become a patron of the channel. And as always, until then.